Hello and welcome to Die Rolling. I'm the ever excitable Adam, and today I'm going to be finishing off Zombicide Invader. Now, I've really enjoyed Zombicide Invader Black Ops. It's an expansion to the original game, and to be fair, if you're watching this, you've probably watched the other 9 videos I've done or have a general idea of what Black Ops is anyway. Now, I haven't found this that challenging because I found that the 6 guys you have in this are just absolute badasses. They can take out pretty much everything. Their weapon, they start off, each one of them start off with a weapon, which is deals 2 damage, and they also have a ranged weapon, which is slightly better than the starting SMG that you get in the Zombicide Invader core box. So I don't know whether it's a mixture of, it's probably a mixture of having those to begin with, and also, them just having some pretty good abilities, and that Crawley bot is insane, as is that meteor gun. Anyway, we are going to rather than just doing the black squad, I mentioned it previously that I do this, and I am doing this. So we're actually going for 12 survivors. We're going for the original 6 guys from the base set, the base core set, and then we're also going for the 6 people from the Black Ops set. So we're going to have 12 total characters on the board. That does increase the amount of spawn points we have. So yeah, we'll get this table, see how it goes. This could go horribly wrong. I don't imagine I'm going to win this. But it's not about winning. It's about having fun and just enjoying the absolute chaos of having 12 people on the board at the same time. So let's get this table and see how well or poorly I fare. Here we have it, the very final scenario for Zombicide Black Ops. Mission 10, reversing roles. Bad news, our shuttle was badly damaged when we got ambushed during Operation Black Dawn. It will take some serious skill, rare parts, and a lot of time to make it fly again. Until then, we're surface dwellers with no link to Central Command. No worries, we already made our choice and we are not alone. For now, we have more urgent matters at hand. The Xenos offensive intensifies towards our position. Let's show them a true taste of invasion. So, we have got not only our Black Squad, we also have the original survivors from the base game. So, let me go through all of the characters just to remind you guys exactly what these people can do, and I'll also explain how playing with more than the recommended 6 survivors works. So, we have got Cole, who is this little chap here. He's a civilian. Civilians can search in any zone, which is really handy. And he has a free search action. We have got our next civilian is Mitsuki. She has remote control of the bot as a starting ability, so she can move the Crawley bot without having to pick up this. We've got Vivian, who has taunt, so she can basically, if she can see an enemy, she can get them to activate one more time. It's a way to bring them onto your space. We've got Jarrett, who's actually the captain of the Marines that was stationed down here. His initial ability is Shove, so he can basically push people off of the space that he starts on, which is pretty good. We've got Baraka. She is pretty good because she can re-roll her dice when she's attacking. And last but not least is Magnus, who has a staggering 6 hit points. This big brute at the back there. Now, the civilians only have 2 hit points each. These guys have all the Marines have 3 apart from Magnus with a 6. Now, as you can see, I can't quite fit everybody in the same space, but they are on this starting space here. Our objectives here are to invade the Xeno Hive. We accomplish it when we do the following. We've got to take all the objective tokens, which there are 4, and then we've got to make sure that all pod zones are turned to inactive mold zones. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these things to blow up. Now, as soon as we blow up one of those things, our spawn points are going to become active. So this blue one over here and this white one here. Now, it's worth noting because we've got more survivors than the initial 6 that they recommend. I've had to put 3 more spawn points down. Now, they say you can put them anywhere on the board, or you can put them on places where they already have any. So I placed ones underneath ones which already have some. So I'm placing 3 extra ones. There's 1 on this one, there's 1 up there, and there is 1 here. Now, because it's a spawn point, this is going to be active from the start. So do I want to put it there? Oh, I don't know. I don't know whether I want that to be active from the very beginning because it's right near the exit. And I feel like I could do with giving myself a bit of help here. So do you know what? I'm going to actually put it down here. I'm going to put it down here, guys. I don't care what you say. So this is going to be down here. And this is still going to cause us an issue because basically from the very offset, we're going to have stuff spawning in here coming out to get us. And if we don't take out things that are down here, we're going to be in a great state because we've got to worry about, these guys coming through. So that's what I've done. Deal with it, folks. Let's see if we can manage to do this in one big foul swoop. It's worth noting that Cole, our yellow guy over here, and Baraka have SMGs, which are not as good as the Blackbird SMGs, which Black Squad started off with. So you'll notice that the SMGs can be dual wielded, but they only roll 2 dice, and you can only shoot a range of 1 away, whereas the Blackbird SMG, you can shoot the same zone you're in, plus there are 3 dice. So the Black Squad have the better upper hand there, really. And then everyone else is equipped with a cattle prod, which is not as good as a shot glove, because a shot glove, it does 2 damage, and you're rolling 4 dice. Sorry, you need 4 or more. The cattle prod gets to roll more dice, but it doesn't do as much damage, and it's harder to actually hit it. So let's begin and see how we get on. So we need to get all the objectives, and I think just running away from the very start is probably a good shout. So we're going to start with Fiona because she's our fastest character. So she's going to go 1 space over there, then she's going to go 2, then she's going to go 3. So that's the end of her movement. And I'm thinking that I'm going to try and get people positioned around all of these spawn points and blow them up at the same time. That way I'm going to stop the blue and white spawn from activating. So Fiona's up there. Andre is going to go next, and Andre is going to go 1, 2, 3. He's in there. We're going to get Gene to activate, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3, and then he's going to give Fiona another action, so she's moved up there. Solomon's going to come through 1, 2, 3. We're going to get Kyle to go 1, 2, 3. So all the Black Squad are basically going out here. Now Maria is actually going to pick up the remote control, the sentry. We'll go for the sentry. So she's got that, which gives her 5 experience points straight off the bat. Then she's going to go 1 there, and she's going to pick up this. No, she's not, because that'll get us over into yellow. So she's gone, so she's in there. She's picked something up. So that was 1 action, 2nd action to move in there, 3rd action to move into there. Okay, Masuki is going to move 1, 2, and she's going to stay where she is there. Magnus is going to move 1, 2, 3. Jared is going to go 1, 2, and stay in there. And actually, he's going to do a search. So we're going to search in there. And he finds a searchlight, which means he gets to search twice per activation. And Cole's not going to yet. So Cole's going to go and he's going to do a search to begin with for free. And he finds a chainsaw, which is really helpful. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. And I think we're going to get that to Solomon. So when Solomon has an activation, we're going to get him to grab that off of the survivor. Vivian's going to go next. She's going to grab the remote control, which gets to 5 experience points. And then she's going to move 2 spaces into this area. And then Baraka's going to bring up the rear. She's picking up this for 5 experience points. And it's worth noting that you also get a prototype weapon when you pick one of these up. So she has found the prototype light machine gun. So it was 1 to move in there, 2 to do that, and then 3 to move into here. So let's see what terrible things happen. So we're going to start from over here. Our first spawn. Let me just shuffle the spawn cards from last time. Our first spawn, we have 2 tanks. Tanks for that. Okay, over here. So we're going to be doing 2 lots of spawning here. So we have a spoiler abomination, which is not a good thing to get on your first activation there. And he activates one more time. So we are, for the purposes of this, he could move there, which would end the game because we wouldn't be able to get this objective. But because I've set this all up, he's going to move into here. Deal with it, punks. Okay, at the top, we have 2 spawn points up here. So we have a Juggernaut Abomination. So all of these guys, our regular Abominations, get to activate again. So he's moved into this space. And our Juggernaut Abomination has appeared at the very back there. And then we have 2 tanks spawning at the top next to that Juggernaut. And that is our very first activation. Okay, so we could probably potentially kill this spoiler in one go. But we're going to probably set a chain of events into action, which is not a good thing. Okay, we're going to start with Cole, and Cole is going to Cole's going to try and chainsaw this guy. We've got 5 dice, 5 or more does damage. We basically have to hit him twice. And we got a 6, a 5, and a 6 over here. 2 just off there. So we actually were able to kill him with our chainsaw, which means Cole is a badass, a certified badass. He just chainsawed a spoiler abomination. So well done, Cole. Cole's going to move into here. He's going to do a... Oh, no. Before he does that, he's going to pass the chainsaw over to Solomon, and he's going to trade in for the shock glove. Now, I don't know whether the shock glove is actually attached to him, but we're just going to say that he was able to take it off. For his third action, he's moving into there. Actually, he's going to move up there. Yeah, we'll leave him up there. Okay, so what's next? Fiona's all the way at the top there. She's going to move 1, 2 for her first action, and then she's going to go... And that's the end of her go. She's ran all the way up there. Gene's going to activate next, so he's going to move 1. He's going to move 2. Then he's going to pick up this, which gets him 5 experience points. And a random prototype weapon. He found the prototype assault shotgun. It's no good unless you have an energy cell. Just remember that, guys. He can give someone else a free action. So he is going to give... Who would be a good person to give a free action? We're going to give that to Cole. We're going to move Cole up here. He likes Cole. Yeah, we'll do that. Why not? Okay, so Solomon's going to activate next. He's going to go 1. He's going to move in there for 2. Magnus is going to move into here for 1. He's going to pick up this and get himself 5 experience points. And he's going to stay where he is there. Andre is going to move here for 1. And I guess to stay where he is. Kyle is going to move in there as well. We're going to get Vivian to go up to there. We're going to take... Maria's going to go along there as well. Mitsuki is going to stay here. So Mitsuki's going to search where she is. She finds plenty of bullets. Jared's going to do a search. He finds Sledge, which is a fairly okay weapon. It's better than his cattle prod. And Baraka's going to do a search, and she found a sniper rifle, which is pretty great. So as she doesn't have any use for that prototype weapon at the moment, we'll leave that there. Yeah, I think that's it for this round. These guys activate. And we're moving those guys into this room because it's closer to the noisiest room. Okay, so let's start with spawning. So our first spawn, the Juggernaut Abomination. So it moves into the same area as these guys. It could be game over before we've even begun. Over here, we've got 2 tanks. Our next one is 2 hunters. And at the top, we've got 2 workers. And we don't want an abomination. What are we getting? We're getting 2 warmer workers. Okay, now unfortunately we can't kill the that abomination at the moment because you need an actual factual abomination to be able to do it. An actual weapon that can do that much damage. Oh, ideally we need to shove him, but it's not going to happen. So we're going to activate Cole to begin with. There's 2 actions to move there, 1 to move into this space. So Cole is done. Do you know what? I'm going to do Cole last because otherwise I think I'm going to forget who I've moved. So who has got the controls? Maria has got the controls for this. So we're going to activate Maria first. Maria is going to zap these guys. So that's 2 experience points for Maria. Means Maria is now in yellow zone. It's going to spin around. It's going to zap this one as well over here. This is another 4 experience points. So that was 2 actions from her. She is then going to stay where she is, and that's the end of Maria's turn. So I'm just going to put her down so I remember Maria's gone. Okay, so these guys aren't in a great place. Let's go for it. Fiona's going to start shooting, so she's concentrating fire in this area here. She's rolling 3 dice. She needs 2 5s. She's got a 5 and a 6, so we have blown up our first area, which activates all of the spawn points now. So all spawn points are going. She's going to shoot this one up here. And she misses. And she misses. Okay. And she's going down, so I know I've done her. Right, so we're going to go for Cole next. So Cole's going to go in there. That's the end of his activation. Jean is going to go into here. Jean is then going to go into there. Solomon, same thing. Unfortunately, we can't do anything with his chainsaw at the moment. So he's also going to move into here. Have a little lay down. Vivian. Now, if I was clever, I could have actually taunted. We're going to do that. So Vivian's going to move there for 1. She's going to move there for 2. And she's going to taunt. So she can actually force him to move into there. So we've taunted him to move into this space. We're going to get Mitsuki to move next. She's going to move into this space. Vivian, you've done your job. And she's going to shoot using the Crawley bot. 4 dice. We're just concentrating fire on the pod, so we just need to destroy it. And we got 2 6s, which is enough to destroy that. Mitsuki gets 5 experience points. And I got out of a hole by doing that. Mitsuki is then going to concentrate fire on this area here. And she misses. Whoop. So she is done. We're going to get... Baraka is going to move 1, 2. She's going to stay where she is up there. We're going to get Jared to move into this zone. Now, if you're in the same zone as this gun, you can actually use it. So he's going to blast this. And he's going to move back there. So he's done. Baraka's done. Which leaves our 3 fearless guys there. Now, if we blew this up, we'd end the game because we'd kill some other survivors. So we don't want to do that. So we're going to move into this zone here, this zone here, and this zone here. And that's all of my guys activated. And now I just have to hope I don't get any spoiler abominations turning up and reactivating these zones. So let's start off from over here. So I get a Juggernaut Abomination. And a Spoiler Abomination. So he moves forward 1. We get a mold put in there. And good old Spoileries out. Our next 2 spawns. We have 6 workers. Followed by 4 hunters. unfortunately for these guys, they are in line of sight of our meteor cannon. Okay, we got 2 spawns at the top there. So the first thing we spawn are 6 workers. And the next thing we spawn, the Juggernaut Abomination gets to activate one more time. So 6 workers and the Juggernaut activates again. Well, no, actually all the 3, 4, 5, 6. So all Abominations get to activate again, actually. So Juggernaut is into this zone here. And we've moved it like that. And then for our final spawn, which is right near the exit there, and right next to our lying down Fiona, we mold spawn 2 workers. Yay, yay, yay. Do we have enough workers to do this? That is the question. I do not believe we do. We do, guys, don't worry. I know you're concerned. So 2 are going to appear up by the exit up there. We get 2 here. I've just realised I don't believe I moved any of these guys up here because they definitely would have come down. Did I skip the movement for the enemy this time? So these guys would have come down. These guys would have all come down there. Sorry about that, guys. So mold spawning. So that's what we're currently looking like. So let's start with Fiona. So Fiona's concentrating fire in this area here. We're going to hopefully just blow this thing up. 5, a 4, and a 6. She needs 5s. Failure. Okay, so we're going to get Jared now. He's going to be a superhero. So he's going to move into this area here. He's then going to push back this guy. And then he's going to activate this for his third action, which is going to blow up 2 Abominations and 2 workers. He's in yellow zone now, so he's going to spend his last action there to blow up all of these guys. Which was 10. So he's gone down to, he's up orange zone now. Nice. We're going to get Solomon to activate now, so he's going to move 2 spaces in there. Then he's going to... do we want to do that, though? No, we want to run out of here. So Mitsuki is going to move into there for 3 actions. Vivian is going to move into there for 3 actions. Baraka is now going to shoot into this zone. She's got 2 dice. Oh, she's got a sniper rifle, so it's 3 dice. Sorry, 1 dice. 1 dice, 3 or more. That'll do it. It's blowing up this as well. So 1 less pod there. She's then going to shoot into this zone here. And she gets a reroll because she's lucky. Lucky shot. She takes out another one. Oh, 3 was enough. Takes out the other guy. So she's on the yellow now. This means she's got another action. So we're going to move her into this zone here. Okay, we're going to activate Solomon now. Solomon's moving into this zone with the Xenos. He's then using his chainsaw. He gets an additional dice for this. And we're looking for 5s. Now we've got 2 6s, so he takes out 2 of those guys. He's attacking again. He takes out 1 more of those guys. And that's the end of his go. So Gene's going to come in and he's going to punch that guy. And I'm just going to lay these guys down again so I know that I've activated them. Saves me later getting confused. Miss. And another miss. He's going to give... actually, he's going to give Solomon another activation. Solomon is going to attack with his chainsaw again. And this time he did it. So they're both down. And for his final action, he's going to close this door off here. That's a free action. Okay, so Maria's going to go next. She's going to go one there, one there. She's going to aim at the pod that's in there. So she needs to get just one 5 to do this. Oh no, sorry, 2 5s to do this. Ah, she misses. But she has one additional action, so... yeah, no good. Never mind. Magnus is going to do the same. He's going to go in there. He's only got 2 dice to roll. Oh no, he's got a cattle prod, so he can't even do that. So Magnus is going to go in there. He's going to search in there. Why not? And he finds a Pyre minigun, which he can use, which is pretty cool. Okay, Cole is going to do a free search before he moves. He finds a canister. So that's really handy. So he's going to go 1, 2. Then he's going to trade that. So Magnus has now got it all loaded up. Kyle's going to move next. So he's moving 1 there, 2 there. He's going to try and shoot at this zone here. 3 dice. We want 5s. 4s and a 3. And then finally, Andre is going to do the same thing. He's going to try and shoot in that zone. Hopefully, Andre's got this, right? Andre does not got this. So that's all of our guys activated. Let's stand them up for the final assault. And let's see what happens. So at the top here, no one's going to come through this door because there is a noise of 4 in this area. So all these workers are going to come into this zone here, which is a real shame because it would have been great to just blow them up in that pod zone. These guys are also going to move into here, as are these people. These guys are going to come into that area there. Although, no, they have line of sight on that survivor, so we're going to put them in there. Fiona wakes up just in time. And then these guys, right at the bottom, is going to move here. And let's see what we spawn down there. So, we mold spawn 1 worker. Luckily, we did take out quite a few workers. So, we're just putting 5 of these down. No, it's more than 5, guys. It's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 of those on there. The next spawn is... we are still in yellow, aren't we? So we have 2 hunters spawn at the bottom as well. So they're going to be chasing us. Over here, we're going to get 4 tanks. And then another 4 tanks. Up there, we get a Juggernaut Abomination. Followed by 4 workers. And then our final spawn is mold spawn 1 worker. Now I'm not sure I have enough. Let's see. Oh, yep. 4, 5. I think we have just enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the back there, 5, 6, 7. Whew. This is getting very, very tense. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this, but I'm having fun regardless. So Jared's going to run. Where's Jared's go? Oh, no, he's... Oh, we are in orange. Damn it to hell. Oh, I should have been spawning some extra things. So I think I've got a couple more tanks on the board. At least another 2 tanks. A couple more hunters. And I'm just going to... A couple more hunters. And I'm just going to leave it at that. So hopefully that's, yeah, wasn't too much of a mess up. So he's going to move into that, and that's the end of his go. We're going to get Jean to open up this door. And Jean is going to hopefully kill everybody in there. But we've been wrong before. So let's see. So Jean has got 3 dice, 5 or more. Miss, miss, miss. Hit and 2 misses. Yep, no good. He is going to, however, give Barak a free action to move into this zone. Barak is then going to target. She's got 1 dice, she needs 3 or more. Miss. But she's lucky, so she rolls again, and she does it. She takes out an abomination. And 6 other people. And we're going to give her the remote control to the sentry gun as her power-up. We've also taken out that zone. She's then going to use the sentry gun to take out all the tanks. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. And then she's going to snipe into this area, trying to take out one of those guys. Yep, so that's another one dead. So she shot and she killed. She then used the laser meteor gun. She then shot again, and she's going to shoot another one of those guys. Hopefully, yep, takes another one of those guys out. That's Barak's turn. Okay, Solomon's going to move into there. Solomon is going to hopefully chainsaw everyone up. So 6 and a 5, so he takes out 2 of those guys. Means he's on yellow level now. So he's got another 2 actions left now. He got another one. And then for his final chainsaw attack, one more. This isn't terrible. Okay, we're going to get... He's done. We're going to get Cole to do a free search action. He finds an assault shotgun, which is better than his piddly SMGs. He's going to move into here for one action. He's then going to use his power glove. So he needs 4 or more. Misses. And that was a miss as well. Andre's going to use his power glove. 4, that'll do it. So he takes out one of those guys. And he's going to attack again. Misses. Misses. There's Andre gone. Kyle's then going to try and do the same. Miss. Hit. So he's taken out the last worker there. Then for his last action, he's going to shoot into this zone, hopefully taking out anything there. We need 2 5s or 6s. No, we got a miserable roll there. So he's done. Okay, we're going to get Mitsuki to move into this area. And then our Crawley bot is going to shoot into this zone. We should be able to do this. We just need 1 hit. 4 or more. Yep. That is totally taken out. She's now into yellow zone. So she's going to move into this area. And she's going to shoot into there. Same again. Yep, 1's enough to do 2 damage, which will take out that area. That's the end of her go. Okay, Maria's going to activate next, and she's going to blast this area and this area. So that will get her 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 experience points. She's an orange now. And she's going to have a free melee action every round. She's got 2 actions left, so she's going to move into here for 1. And there for 2. Magnus is just going to move 1, 2, 3 into this zone here so that he can try and help with some of the damage that is going to be taken in that area. And Vivian's our only one who hasn't gone yet. Vivian is going to activate the robot again, and the robot is going to target this area here. Yep, that's enough to do it. So the last of the mold spawn zones is now gone, the pod zones even. We just have to get out of here now. And hope nothing else brings something back. So Fiona's next. We're just going to do 3 attacks with Fiona, because that's all she can do, really. She's got her shock glove, so 3 attacks with this. Any falls will do damage. So she kills 2 of those guys. Well done, Fiona. Okay, so enemy activate. We get 2 damage from here. So Magnus is going to take both of those damage. These workers then activate into here. There's nothing else on the board because we've nuked it all. Right, we've just got to hope we get good spawn luck now. So we get 8 workers down the bottom. Must remember I'm in orange. And the next one is 6 more workers. Okay, over here we get a spoiler abomination. And then we get 8 workers. Okay, up the top, we get 6 hunters. And then we mold spawn 1 tank. So we only have 3 of those. So we've got 1 just over there. We've got 1 over here and 1 over there. Okay, and then our final spawn over here. All tanks get an extra activation. So all our tanks move. Okay, not terrible. Okay, so we're going to start with Jared. Jared is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 into there. We're going to get Fiona's going to activate. She's going to try and punch her way out of this. So she kills 3 of those guys. 1 like really big punch, I imagine. And that's the end of her go. Magnus is going to, so he's down, she's down. Magnus is going to attack with his cattle prod. Not great, but yeah, he does it. Takes out 1 of those guys. And I guess he's going to stay where he is for the moment. So Maria's going to move into there for 1. She's then going to activate this bad boy, which is going to blow all of these guys to high hell. So 13 experience points for her. But this is going to get destroyed next turn because it's activated. So she might as well turn that around and get rid of these 3. And then all of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 of those. So she's now in red, our first red, guys. So +1 free ranged action, +1 dice roll melee. I'm going to do a free ranged action. No. +1 dice roll to ranged. Why not? Okay, so that's Maria done. Vivian is just going to run. 1, 2, 3. Jean is going to run as well. So 1, 2, 3. And he's going to give Mitsuki an additional movement. Not Mitsuki. Yeah, Mitsuki. She's got an additional movement. Why not? Mitsuki's then going to activate, and she's going to move the Crawly bots 2 spaces, and then she's going to shoot into that zone with the Crawly bot. That's 4 dice. She gets 2 hits, so she kills 2 of those guys. And for a final action, she's going to attack again. And she kills 1 more of those guys. Baraka is then going to shoot into that zone Why not? With her sniper rifle. Yep, she take out one of those. She's then going to move into here. She's going to shoot again. Another one. And then she's going to move into this zone here. That's her done. Suki's done. Jin's going to shoot into that area with his Blackbird SMG to try and kill that hunter. Miss. He killed it. Well done, Kyle. So then he's going to move one space that way. Okay, a bit of a disaster there. Right, okay, everyone else is just going to flee. So 3, 4. Solomon. Solomon's then going to pick this up for 5 experience points. And then Cole and Andre are also just going to move out. Apologies for the camera, it just decided to fall on me. So, our sentry gun is destroyed, and our tank moves up here. So now we're going to spawn. So our first spawn is 10 workers, because we're now in red. And 8 tanks. Okay, over here we get a spoiler abomination, followed by 8 hunters. That's a lot of hunters. Okay, up the top. The first card is, all workers get to activate. Followed by 8 more hunters, which I don't believe I have. So we'll just move all of these workers first, and then I'll spawn those guys on. If I have enough. So all of those workers are now in that space. And hopefully I have another 8 hunters. I do not have enough. So in that case, our spoiler abomination activates. Let's move one step closer. And then over here, our spoiler abomination activates again. Which leaves us to flee. And that is Zombicide Black Ops. Well, we did it. We managed to beat the game with our 12 guys. It was a bit hairy at points, and I was very lucky with spawning. You could argue maybe when the spoiler abomination appeared, he could have moved onto one of those pod zones which would blown up, and he would have reactivated that, which meant we would have had to go back down there and sort that out. So I guess maybe I should have done that, and we would have played this for a bit longer. But I don't know. I enjoyed it. I've only ever played 12 character Zombicide when I played the fantasy Zombicide and had a couple of friends around, and we just thought, why not? Let's try shoving everything in. And yeah, it was good fun. But this was, it was ridiculous. Trying to remember who'd activated, trying to remember what powers were what. There's a lot going on. But anyway, that concludes our time with Zombicide Invader. Unless I magically summon up a copy of Zombicide Invader Darkside, which is not going to happen. This will be the last Zombicide Invader we do. But if you do enjoy Zombicide, then please leave comments below, because if people do want to see more Zombicide, I have the original 3-4 boxes. I have all of the fantasy stuff apart from a couple of promos. So yeah, I'm more than happy to dust them off, get them to the table, and show those off as well. But if Zombicide isn't your thing, then stay tuned to the channel, because we're going to be doing some more Nemesis. I'm going through all of the untold stories, and there's a ton of other content that we're doing. Not just me, some of the other guys, the other die rollers will be joining in, and we'll be doing some more multiplayer games in the not too distant future. And in fact, when this is out, hopefully there will be some other videos out of that nature. Anyway, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. If you did spot any mistakes, let me know and I'll add them in the comments below. And I probably made some mistakes. There was a lot going on. And yeah, if you like this kind of content, then please like and subscribe to us on various different social medias. You can find us on Instagram and, of course, YouTube. Until next time, I've been the ever excitable Adam. You stay safe and keep rolling.